What's up everybody? Welcome back to Lex Alexis. I've not been making videos for about a week and it's probably going to stay that way for quite a fair bit. I've got an exam coming up in less than, well, a week and a half's time. But with the World Cup literally taking place tomorrow, I cannot go a World Cup without me posting my predictions or any sweepstakes. So it's the first World Cup actually that's going to take place whilst I've started this channel as well. So the production has been very lazy on my part, which I'm willing to accept. But unfortunately, with what I'm doing full time now, they're requiring more of me. So unfortunately, YouTube has kind of really been pushed aside a little bit. But I am here today. I've got a little bit of free time. So what I would be doing really with these sort of thing is I'll make two separate videos, but you're going to get two videos in one. So the quick genius that is me, I've decided to make one big stream on my World Cup predictions, and that's from group stage to the finals. I'm not going to do weekly predictions. I don't necessarily see the point of that, unfortunately. And then I'll also be doing the sweepstake as well. So, and the sweepstake is going to be something I'm going to have to really plan accordingly, because if you don't know, we're not going to get 32 members. I've already accepted that, but it has to be divisible by 32 or 8 in a way. So we have to have a multiple of 8 members, and if we don't, it means some people miss out. So we want it to be as fair as possible, and I've looked ahead in that actually, and I have actually got it to a multiple of 8 based on the Discord. But we could get some more members in the stream today who don't necessarily follow my Discord server, which if you do want to join the server, it is the top link in the description down below. So let's see who's in, because some of you may be shocked I'm streaming. I said, oh, I'm going to have a break throughout the whole World Cup, and that's a long break, and I am still going to be taking a break after this stream. You know, this is like my break for good after this one. It's just me signing off in terms of my World Cup coverage, saying, here are my predictions, here's your sweepstake, enjoy everyone. I'll be stressing away doing the exam at that time. Charlie, well, we've got Charlie Roham and Charlie Brown. Thank you, both of you, for turning up. Finley, welcome to the stream. Ethan, welcome as well. Lairquan, welcome as well. Am I in, says Lairquan. We'll get that sorted at the end. We'll do the predictions first, and then we'll do the sweepstake for last. Honeygun, I am doing well. How are you? It's great to catch up with all of you, because it's been around, yeah, it's been roughly a week since I've made content. So yeah, it's good to see all of you again. A couple of predictions coming in already. Brazil to beat Portugal in the final. That is actually quite a common prediction of all I've seen actually. Jack, welcome. Looks like all the OGs are here. Thank you so much. Not feeling 100%, but everything, but you make everything that little bit easier. Thanks, Charlie. I really do appreciate that. That's really amazing to hear. Okay, so to explain the format for this stream, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm not planning for it to be super long, but the premise of this stream is going to be this. I mean, it's a small update on what I'm doing, which is what I've kind of already done. But the main points are going to be 2 videos into one. You've got my World Cup predictions from the group stage to the end. And I think it's going to be a bit fun to incorporate the live chat as well. I can kind of see if I can get influenced by you guys. So I can see the most popular predictions as well. And I'm going to be doing the sweepstake at the final part of this video. Doke wanted by Forest, says Lairquan. I've actually not looked into transfers, and that's something I will be looking into more detail when I'm out of my break. I have to give Honeycomb Saudi Arabia. I tell you this, one of my best friends from work, I've organised a sweepstake, and I'll hand and heart say I've actually organised this, which I'm proud of. But this poor person who is my best friend at work got Saudi Arabia. I didn't get any better. I mean, I got Qatar. So we've just both accepted we're not winning the tournament. One of my managers actually got Brazil. So there was talks of bribery involved, but it was all fair. It was all from a random wheel generator, and that's going to be the same one I'm going to be using for you guys as well. Right, so I'm going to waffle on if I carry on. I'll be looking at chat as I'm doing the predictions as well. But let's go to capture, and it's worked. Okay, So you may see it's already been filled out, but that's because to make the thumbnail, I had to randomly pick 4 teams. This is not my final predictions, by the way. So now I've got a chance to see what I think will happen in each group. So let's go Group 8 first. We have got Netherlands, Qatar, Senegal, and Ecuador. I'm going to stick with Netherlands winning, but I think we're going to get Senegal last, Qatar third. Oh, now that's the thing. Is it going to be Qatar or Ecuador? The thing is about Senegal, they have got a good squad, but I think now having no Sadio Mane is going to really hurt their chances. There's people that were predicting they'll be the best African country, and to be fair, they have done well in the Africa Cup of Nations, but in a World Cup tournament, I'm not too sure. Qatar, I have no idea what to expect, and that is the biggest issue of this whole predictions. Ecuador could be decent. I remember right from 2014 World Cup, I believe that was when they were last in the World Cup. They were defensively very frustrating to break down, and I think they will be tough to beat. I just think Senegal are not necessarily going to kick on without Mane. I'll go for Ecuador second, Qatar third, and Senegal fourth. What has most of you predicted? Right, okay. So the most popular one was Netherlands first, Senegal second, right? That's what I thought. Ecuador third, and then Qatar last. That's the thing is about Qatar. If they don't bribe, or they don't successfully bribe, they will, for me, without a doubt, finish last. Although to be fair, I think they're ranked 40. Is it 41st in the world? I think that they're not actually ranked as badly as most people think. So it's tricky, this one. Let's see what you guys have said. I think Qatar will make it out. Darraj, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Please don't give me England, says Locon. Ecuador has some great players. They do have some good talent in that squad. Qatar will pay their way to the final. Am I doing a World Cup sweepstake? Yeah, so I'm doing it after I do my predictions, Darrod. So we have got a lot to cover today. I'm going to say Senegal will go last, yeah. And I'll go Qatar, Ecuador, Netherlands. Right, that's what I'm going to go with. It's not the most common prediction, and I think sometimes the most common predictions are not always spot on. So I'll go with this. So very small change there. Group B, we've got Wales, England, Iran, and USA. Now, this, for me, is the toughest group to predict, and I think it's the closest in terms of ranking. I think we did in work, we did a calculation in terms of the rankings, and obviously, with the average ranking, the lower number means the toughest group, and by and large, Group B was by far the lowest average, which tells you that this is, I would call this maybe the group of death, actually. Well, it'll be definitely one of the group of deaths. You know, you got England, who will be just England, you know, good on paper, but will they perform out consistency? We don't know. Wales will be well up for it. I think it's their first World Cup in over 50 years. Iran are a very underrated team. I remember the World Cup last time, I think, what place did they finish in their World Cup? Because I believe they were in Morocco's group. And I seem to remember it was Iran who snuck in a 1-0 win against Morocco in their first game. I can't remember if they finished third or fourth, but I'm pretty sure they didn't qualify. And then USA, which is going to be their first World Cup since 2014, they will be up for this as well. This is tough. So I think I am going to back England to win the group, but I am not confident in the slightest. I will actually go for Wales second. I think Wales will be 2 up for this. It's really between Wales and USA for me, but I do think USA will be third. Iran, I think, could get a result, maybe against USA, but I think against Wales and England, they may not. And I think USA in general will just naturally still get third. The most popular prediction was England, then USA, then Wales, and Iran. Okay, maybe I've underestimated USA a little bit. What are you guys saying in the chat? Lecon's gone for Wales first, second USA, England fourth. I think tournament experience of Wales will be massive. That is true. That's not a bad point, Charlie, actually. You've got to remember, though, with their Euros, you know, I think they do thrive being the underdogs. I think Wales have got a really good team. USA don't have Trusty. England won't do well, says Dowraj. USA have good squads, but they won't have Tillman and Pepe. Leaps and bounds because it's useful. Controversial take. Wales top, England second. I'm not against that, to be honest. I really am not too against that. USA too youthful. England first, USA second. I think the common thing, and WA Decky, welcome to the stream. I think the common thing that people are saying, I think USA will become good, but I think this tournament may be a stretch too far yet. So I think I'm happy with this order. You know, you could even see Iran go third. That does look like a realistic table, but I think USA will get third. Wales second, and I will actually go for England first, but nothing will ever surprise me with England anymore. If we get knocked out of the group stage, even though with this being the toughest group, I think we definitely got to think ahead and do better things. So Group C, you've got Argentina, Mexico, Poland, and Saudi Arabia. And I honestly think I might stick with that. I think Argentina are decent. Mexico always seem to get out of their group. Poland generally are quite disappointing in World Cup tournaments, and you know in tournaments they're quite poor, but when it comes to friendlies and even the Nations League, I'm kind of discounting Nations League as a tournament, I see them more as friendlies. Poland are better in those sorts of non-pressure games than they are with this, but I think Saudi Arabia will be up there for one of the worst teams in the tournament. I'm sorry if anyone knows anyone from Saudi Arabia, but for me, I mean, it's nearly the spot-on popular prediction, but they've gone for Poland second. I really do back Mexico. I think Mexico will get second here. What is everyone saying? Mexico have an all-round better score compared to Poland. Right, Charlie sounds like he agrees. Poland always gets grouped, gets out of the group stage, I think it is. Keep that group the way it is. Yes, I agree with that. I've seen Mexico's recent games, and they really struggle to score. The Wolves of the World Cup. Now, that is interesting that AJ Waffle said there. Lequan would swap Poland and Mexico. So the common theme is that they agree with Argentina and Saudi Arabia, but Poland and Mexico, I mean, really could go either way. I'm basing this off tournament experience. And for all the years I've seen with Mexico, even though I'm not really too educated on Mexico or even Poland to an extent, Mexico, despite what group they're in, they find a way to get to the group stages. It's just in what they do. So I'll still stick with Mexico, and Poland will miss out. You know, I remember last tournament where Poland were with Senegal, Japan, and what was the other one? It was Group H of the World Cup from last year, and a lot of people thought that Poland will win the group, but they finished last. So this is just more me thinking I think Poland are just going to underperform. So I'll go Poland third, Saudi Arabia fourth, because I don't see Poland doing worse than Saudi Arabia, to be honest. Mexico second, and Argentina first. So let's go with Group D. And by the way, thank you for the donations, Jack and Charlie. Anything you can do, I could do better, says Charlie. Well, if you're talking about predictions, you are literally beating my ass with that. You're literally smashing it. So, Group D, we've got Denmark, France, Australia, Tunisia. Now, the common theme that we've seen in the most recent World Cups is that the defending champions don't do well. Could you realistically see a France team that are not as strong as they were because they have got a lot of their players injured? Could you see them not qualifying in a tournament containing Denmark, Australia, and Tunisia? I remember that France and Australia were in the same group in Russia, and France won controversially, if I remember right, as well. Tunisia, for what I remember when England played them, they were very, very defence-minded, very tough to break down. I mean, except for Belgium, I think Belgium quite enjoyed playing against them there. But England did find it tricky. France, on paper, should do alright, but I personally think Denmark are just improving every single time they play. I think their squad is really fresh right now. I think Denmark will actually finish above France. I think, were France and Denmark in the same group as well? I've just realised this. I think France, Denmark and Australia were in the same group last year. Last tournament in Russia. And the order came from France, Denmark, in that order. It was a 0-0 draw between them. Australia was last. And I can't for the life of me remember who was the third for fourth team. But I think there has been a bit of a positive shift on the way for Denmark. I'll predict them to finish first. France second, with that pressure of trying to win back-to-back World Cups. But then Australia and Tunisia. I'm not too sure. I'll go for Australia third and Tunisia fourth, I think. What does everyone say? Peru was the other team. There, that's right. Thanks for reminding me, Honeydun. Does anybody else get Turkey in the Euros vibes about Denmark? Everybody bats them as unders, but I can see them Australia or Tunisia topping them and ending second, says AJ Wolf. Forest are favourites to signs of the heart, so that's about transfers there. They've got Hannibal, who never stops running, says Jack. France first, Denmark second, third Australia, Tunisia fourth. Aussies will frustrate one of the top two. Yeah, that could likely be France. France really see smash this group, says WA Deku. Oh, right. That's what you were responding to. Well, yeah, well, either way, you've been smashing the predictions this year, Charlie. Yeah. You know what? I think sometimes, if we sometimes go a bit predictable, I think it could affect things. I will go with this group stage, actually. I'm actually happy with that. Group E, you've got Germany, Spain, Costa Rica, and Japan. Now, this is tough as well, actually, because Japan got out of that group. I remember now who got out of that group with that group H from last World Cup. Was it Japan? No. What happened? No, I remember what happened now. This was the group where they got the same points and the same goal difference, but it was a disciplinary record, I think. And was it Senegal that lost out? Or was it Japan that lost out because Senegal had a better disciplinary record? I'm just trying to engage my memory back, and I remember exactly where I was actually when that final group stage game was played as well. I was playing at a concert, but I can't remember if Japan actually got out of that group. If I remember right, did Japan play against Belgium in the last World Cup? So that tells me, did Senegal lose out because there was discipline and Japan actually got second in that group? For the life of me then, I can't remember who won that group then, because I know Poland finished last. I would just swap Costa Rica and Japan around. Japan have a good of young players. Minamino, Yoshida, yep. Germany have been a letdown over recent years, so I don't see them getting through. I don't back Germany at all, says Charlie. Okay, interesting. I mean, this is obviously like a draft, so it's not my final one yet. Costa Rica is always interesting. They won something quite recently. They played... Oh, no, I mean, I tell you the thing I saw Costa Rica play. It was their qualifier against New Zealand. I wasn't too impressed with Costa Rica, to be honest. But last time a lot of us weren't backed with Costa Rica, they turned out to be topping the group that contained England, Uruguay, and Italy. I mean, I don't think anyone could have predicted that. Germany, I think, are improving, but I think Spain might even be better off. I'll go for Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica, I think. What's everyone predicting? Okay, so Germany first, Spain second, Japan third. Okay, so they got the same bottom two, but they've got Germany and Spain the other way round. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. I think that the Germany squad is better than Spain's, but I think the way that they're playing, I think Spain have been slightly better. Tom's gone for Germany first, Spain second, Costa Rica third, and Japan fourth. First Germany, second Spain, Costa Rica, and then Japan. So, yeah, not a lot of people are back in Japan. I think Japan are quite an underrated team, actually. I might stick with this for now. I'll check all the teams before I give on to the group stages. Got Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. I'm quite happy with that top two, actually. It's just a question whether Morocco will finish ahead of Canada. Canada is a team that I'm quite excited about, but I think a bit similar to USA. I almost think they're preparing for their World Cup in 2020. I can't count 2026 where they host it. Morocco, I mean, they've got a couple of decent players in that squad. I think definitely Ziyech is one of the ones that stands out there. Croatia, definitely not as good as they used to be, but I think they still have the capability of getting out. I mean, Croatia are one of the former finalists of the last World Cup, so they've definitely been higher ranked. I mean, this is technically third versus second place of the last World Cup there, so that's a pretty good draw actually. But I'll go that order: Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. What's everyone saying there? Tom is going for Belgium, Croatia, then Canada, then Morocco. Canada have a decent team, but they'll struggle without Alphonso Davies. Right, if Alphonso Davies is not there, then I think it'll be difficult. I changed Morocco and Canada personally. Was that before I switched, or was that after I switched? Hopefully after the World Cup I could do better competitions in the Championship. Same for me, honestly. I mean, oh yeah, Larry is good. I mean, is Jonathan David also playing as well? So they've got decent players, Canada, but this is tough. You know what? I think I'm actually going to be swayed. I think Canada will finish third, actually. I see them scoring more goals than Morocco. I think Morocco will have a problem with goals. I think Canada actually are better at finding the ball at the back of the net. I just query about their defence. Morocco's got a tiny bit more recent experience, but I think Canada might actually sneak ahead. So I'll go Canada third and Morocco fourth. What's the most popular prediction? Okay, so it was originally what I had. So Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, then Canada. So I'll go slightly against it again. The final two groups are Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon. I think I'm happy with that. I think that one actually looks plausible. And that is the most popular Group G prediction as well. So guys, make sure you predict Group G as well, but I'll also be looking ahead to Group H as well. Because I think Group H, likewise with Group B, is one of the toughest ones to predict. You've got Uruguay, who tend to be decent in tournaments. Portugal is going to be a very interesting dynamic with Ronaldo in the squad this year. Korea Republic are always a decent team in these knockout stages, or these, this World Cup. And Ghana are also quite a decent team as well. And I think it's they missed the last World Cup in Russia, so they definitely want to right the wrong for missing out on their last one there. It was after. Oh, okay. I believe he is. Brazil, no doubt. So, Brazil, Switzerland, Cameroon, Serbia. Honeygun's gone for, in Group H, Portugal first, Uruguay second, third Ghana, and then South Korea. And that's the same as Charlie's as well. Charlie's backing Antoine Semenyo. Portugal, Uruguay. That is the most common prediction. Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, and Ghana. What's the most popular prediction? Right, well, that's the most popular one. That is very interesting, actually. What? So I'm thinking something completely different. I would agree with Ghana and Korea Republic. I think I'll stick with this though. I think Uruguay will actually win. I think their squad is a bit aging, but I would argue that Portugal's in some areas is as well. And Portugal in their recent games have not necessarily been gaining the most positive results. Yeah. I'll go with that for now. So, just a final check. Netherlands, Ecuador, Qatar, Senegal. I mean, who knows? Qatar's really going to be the trickiest one, isn't it? And I'll back them to get at least third, I think. It's just whether Senegal or Ecuador to be last. And for me, I think Senegal without having Mane is going to be a big loss. I know they've got other decent players, but I think Ecuador will get second. And if they have Mendy in goal, for instance, where his form has been all over the place this season, that could be an issue. Group B so you got England, Wales, USA, and Iran. it's really that second and third, but I'll stick with this for now. Wales could even go ahead of England there, but I'll go with this. Group C, I know some disagreements with Poland and Mexico in the chat, but I'm actually going to stick with this. I think Mexico are very underrated. Group D, you've got Denmark, France, Australia, and Tunisia. I think France will not perform at the same level. They have got a lot of players missing. I think Denmark are playing their best football that they have done in recent years. Australia might get something like a draw against the Denmark or France. And then Tunisia, I think, will just not go ahead of Australia, I think. Group E, now, Spain and Germany. To be honest, I think out of the really good European teams, Spain and Germany are the two that really don't make me feel comfortable at the moment. I think both are kind of in transition stages, and I think both are not playing at their best as they used to. Japan, I think, are an underrated team. I think they will get at least third. Costa Rica will be the one that goes into fourth, because what I've seen recently, I don't think they are as good as they were. But Costa Rica could be underdogs and get first place again. You just never know. But I'll stick with that. Group F, Belgium, Croatia, Canada, Morocco. It's really going to be the bottom two, and I'm not too sure about. But I'll stick with this. I'll stick with Canada getting something. Group G, I'm very happy with, actually. I think it will be those four. And then Group H, yeah, because originally I had this, but yeah, I'll go for Ghana third, Korea Republic fourth, and then Uruguay, then Portugal in that order. Japan will make it out of the group, says Charlie. Poland will be second. Senegal last. Well, Senegal, the reason why I put Senegal last is because they've not got Sadio Mane, and if Mendy is going to carry on his inconsistent goalkeeping form into this tournament, then I think it will be issues, personally. And I think sometimes, a lot of the times we try and go for the most popular predictions. You know, I've only done it with, I think the only one I recall, which was exactly the most popular one, was this one. I think sometimes you just got to sometimes go for a shock. I think it's really difficult to predict it all spot on. But as of what I'm feeling with every team right now, that I think I'm happy with. So I'm happy now to go to the group stages. Group stages? The knockout rounds, that's what they are. Oh, Netherlands, Wales. Where's it going to be? Fixtures, details unavailable. Great, thanks for that. Oh, God. This could be a game that Netherlands trip up on, honestly. But I'll go for Netherlands here. Argentina, France. Now, this is a repeat of the round 16 game from Russia. Remember that Pavard goal? Right in the top corner. I think, was it 4-2 the score? It was a really good game. But I think the tables are going to turn and Argentina will go through. Spain and Croatia. Spain for me. But Croatia can do well. Croatia played against Spain recently in the Euros, because I remember it well. It was it went to a penalty shootout, or was it a late win from Spain? I remember I can't even get my words out. I remember watching this game in the Euros where it went to extra time. Was it 4-4 the final score or something? It was incredible, wasn't it? No, it was Spain got through, didn't they? They went through in extra time. I think they scored 2 late goals where Croatia just couldn't compete anymore, unfortunately. So no penalty shootout there, but that was an incredible game, and I'm hoping if they do play each other again, it'll be another good game. Brazil, Portugal, for me, I'm going for Brazil. England, Ecuador, surely England, but I think it will not be easy. Denmark, Mexico, I'm going for Denmark. Belgium, Belgium, Germany, I'll go for a Belgium win there. And Uruguay, Switzerland, Switzerland could get a result, and I'm going to go for a Uruguay win. Netherlands, Argentina, I'm going for an Argentina win. Spain, Brazil, good game I think this will be, but I think Brazil will win. England, Denmark, I'm going to go for this I think will go to pens, I think this. And I'm going to say it's heartbreak for England, and I think Denmark will actually go through. Belgium, Uruguay, Belgium. And I can do this one straight away because I think Belgium will beat Denmark. Argentina, Brazil. Oh, now this is tough. This is tough. I thought they were going to be so easy and straightforward. A lot of people saying that I'm predicting... Well, Tom's saying Denmark aren't the team they were. I mean, we've got different opinions. And I think Denmark are really slept on, honestly. The only thing I worry about Denmark is... Can they score enough goals? That's the only thing that I'm a little bit nervy with predicting them to finish as far as this. But the way they actually got to the semi-finals of the Euros, it wasn't like they fluked it. They deserved to get to those semi-finals. And I just naturally think it will be a very similar feeling again. Argentina, Brazil, I'm going to go for Brazil. And a Brazil-Belgium final. Oh my gosh. I think you have to back Brazil at the moment. I think they are the favourites as of now. So a Brazil and Belgium final. Belgium finally making it to a final. Although Belgium did beat Brazil last time in the World Cup. I remember it well, actually. It was a 2-1 win, I believe. Was it De Bruyne that scored 2 goals in that game as well? So Belgium have a history of beating Brazil. But I think this year, for the way that Brazil's squad has improved, I think the amount of new players that are in this Brazil squad as of today, I think they will be the winners. Belgium are past it. Charlie doesn't even think Belgium will make it to the final. So how have I got them there? Then beating Germany. I don't think Germany will go through there. No, I don't see it. I don't see Germany. And then I just think it's just the luck. I think it's just the luck of the side. I think for the fact that Belgium have finished first, and as it stands, I think even if Belgium play Germany or Spain, I think they'll go through. I think they will beat those. Denmark, I actually think, will probably be their tougher game, to be honest, but I still think they've got enough. So sometimes it's really just down where you're positioned in the group. So I'm going to go for a Brazil win. How's everyone reacting? Germany would ease past Belgium, says AJ Waff. I still think they're a team in transition, in my opinion, Germany, so I'm not too sure about that. Neymar versus Ronaldo, that will be a good final. So that would be Brazil-Portugal. I mean, I think... Oh, yeah, but that's in a group stage there as well. Oof, that will be a really good game. Hopefully Brazil win. I think it'll be Brazil versus Portugal in the final. So, quite a few of you predicting Brazil versus Portugal. Most of you must have predicted Portugal to win the group. So, in that same group... Okay, so you would have had... Oh, no, not Germany. Who else are in Portugal's group? Uruguay, that's it. So you'd have had Portugal versus Switzerland. Portugal to go through there, and then you've got potentially a Spain or Germany or even a Belgium there. In fact, no, it probably will be Belgium. And then Belgium, Portugal, you're beating Portugal to beat Belgium. Okay, interesting. And then Portugal, I mean, who knows, it'll be from a semi-final, and then they'll make it to the final that way. Okay. I do think it's interesting what everyone's predicted there. Messi hat-trick, says Tom. I had Wales in the quarters for my predictions, says Charlie. I tell you what, I do think Wales have got it within them to go to those stages. It's very tempting because I think Wales have got a really good spirited squad. But I think they'll fall short, personally. So, guys, that's my prediction. I think Brazil will win the World Cup. So, I'll go for other records as well. In terms of the Golden Boot, who would stand out to me for getting the Golden Boot? I'm not too sure. I might go back to that. Player of the tournament, if Brazil are going to win, I'm going to probably predict a Brazil player. So I'd go for potentially someone like a Vinicius Jr. potentially getting player of the tournament. For clean sheets, I might go for one of Schmeichel or Courtois, to be honest. I think Schmeichel has got a big tournament to prove following his disruption playing for Nice. Courtois does seem to turn it up in tournaments as well. So I'll go for one of Schmeichel and Courtois there. Young player of the tournament really could be anyone. So I don't know. I've not really thought ahead about these sorts of individual awards, but I'll be interested to see what you guys have to say. Richarlison for Golden Boot. Ronaldo Golden Boot. Ronaldo will get 8 goals. You got to sometimes think about who are they playing in the group stage. You know, Kane kind of got helped last World Cup for the fact we had Panama there. So sometimes it does go down to the group stages as well. So if I just remind myself, I mean, look at that. You could see Argentina. Lautaro Martinez for Argentina could be a good one as well. Brennan Johnson, young player for tournament. Charlie's definitely backing Johnson. Pickford for clean sheets. We will be defensive, but whether it's going to be... Well, I mean, we were defensive in the Nations League, but maybe against this competition, England will be a bit better with that. So, I think I'll go for Schmeichel or Courtois. I'm still not too sure which one I'll back for the clean sheets. I'll go for Lautaro Martinez as the Golden Boot. And I'll actually go for Vinicius Jr. for the young player for tournament, I think. Those will be my predictions. Okay, so that is the group stage. And of course, you can see I've predicted Brazil to win the tournament. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So, let's go back to this screen now, because I want to start getting the sweepstakes sorted now. Muller has got a good record. Yeah, Muller's actually not a bad shout, actually. Vinicius Jr. So AJ Waff agrees with my young player of the tournament. Underdog Senegal. Interesting. This is what I like about the tournament. I think everyone's got so many different opinions, which is really, really good. Let me just show you what I've organised with the sweepstake at the moment. So this is what I've collected from Discord. So, you see me there. Okay, there's no spelling mistake. Honeygun's there, Yoshi Dog's there, Jack, Owen, Mini Surge, Dextino, Charlie. That's Charlie Brown, that is. So, those are the members. So, we have got 8 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So far, every single member will get 4 sweepstake teams. But, if we are going to include more people in the chat, we need 8 more members, if that makes sense, okay? Now, I'm already thinking there could be OTR from the Discord. So, technically, we need 7 more volunteers. Does any of you dare try to go into this sweepstake? How do you join a sweepstake? Well, you just ask, really. You know, there's no entry fee. There's no money involved. It's just really for a little bit of fun for all of us there. I just want to make sure that we get Ad Ronka. That's a good shout. That's a really good shout, actually. Thanks, Charlie. So that's 10. 6 more to join. Football card collectors. Yes, you can. So FCC, I'll just abbreviate that. Tom's on the Discord, right? So Tom, I can get you to join as well. AJ Waff wants to join as well. I think Lair Kwon wanted to join as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 more members, and then we can start the draw. I've added you now, Lair Kwon. No. Yeah. Thanks, Charlie. Right, one more. Only one more member, and we can do 2 teams per member. And I think that would be brilliant, actually, to have 2 teams. Blue Terrier could. but does he want to join though? I'm just seeing if there's anyone else was here who wanted to join. Did Dowodge said he wanted to join? I think Dowodge mentioned it. I know he's not here now, but I think he did mention it. Just want to make sure that if I do the sweepstake and someone misses out, I don't want anyone going after me. Just looking at comments just really quickly. I don't know if he actually said he wanted to join. Add Daraj. I think that's a safe bet because he did mention it. Right, well, we've got 16. I mean, 16 more would be preferable to do this, but unfortunately, we'll have to do it like this. So on the other screen, I've got 32. I've got everyone there. In fact, I can check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. Yes, right. All of the teams are there. So what we'll do, I'll spin the names first. And then what we'll do is then we'll pick the next 2 teams for you to be following, okay? Why can't we do teams on the wheel instead for every given person? Oh, okay. Don't worry. Yeah, Tom, don't worry. Right, that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to do the people first, and then we're going to do 2 further spins on the other wheel, and then that's how we're going to do our teams. So let me just quickly get a notepad, because I do need to note this down. Ugh. Gatsby, hello. Gatsby's literally behind the computer, by the way, so can't actually flip my computer around, sadly, but he is here, actually, so something's never changed. Gatsby is still around, feeling very attached. So, I've got my notepad ready. Are you guys ready, however, to see Ipswich 2-0 up? Ladapo with the goal. Well, do you know why they're 2-0 up? Because I'm not watching. Is there a prize? I could try and get one, but I'm not going to make any promises because I've said that before and I've not been able to find things. I swear to you guys, I really don't forget about all the times I say, oh, this could be a prize or whatever, but then I don't have the chance to do it. You know, with the sweepstake at work, I've had to make up a prize, so I'll definitely be, it'll be something that'll be on my mind, and I'll see if I can get something sorted, but I can't make promises, okay? Box of Camera Fredos, now that is a good prize. Right, so let's, without any further ado, start the wheel generator. Who's going to go out first? It looks like it's going to be Ronka. The winner is Ronka, okay. Now the thing is, what's annoying with the other one, you can actually remove names. So I've got to keep remembering to remove the names. Right, let's see what teams Ronka will be following. Cameroon for the first one. Don't think he'll be a fan of that one. And then for the other one, what's he got to follow? England. So Ronka has got Cameroon and England. England has already been selected. Has England been removed? No, it has not. Right, there we go. For fact you have to manually remove it makes me a bit nervous and I don't want to get this wrong. But I think at the moment it'll be alright. Let's spin again. It's Honeygun. Charlie wanted him to get Saudi Arabia. So now we'll see, moment of truth to see what Honeygun is going to get. Are you okay, guys? He's moving. So Honeygun is the next person picked. Let's see what 2 teams he gets. Croatia being the first one. It's not a terrible team to get. Where is Croatia? Down there. And the final team for Honeygun is Canada. Interesting. Are they in the same group? Morocco and Canada. Yeah, they're in the same group. Oh, I thought that was all right, but actually they're in the same group. And oh, okay. So, Honeygun has got Croatia, Canada. Ronka has got Cameroon and England. Those are the 4 teams spun so far. How's the chat reacting to this? Charlie goes away. Oh, here we go. Another potential dark horse. Les Quans, please, for the ones that Harry got. Rigged. Imagine someone gets Portugal and Brazil. Well, for you guys, that would be incredible. I don't personally think it'll be a Portugal-Brazil final. Although a lot of people do think so. You know, so I'm not saying it's wrong. Right. FCC. I've just, you know, it was the longest name, so I've just been lazy with that. But they're next. Who will they get? Watch, the newest viewer is going to get, like, the best 2 teams. That's part of the fun of a sweepstake. You just don't know. Switzerland, now that's a good one. That is a good one, I think. They are a dark horse, in my opinion. There's Switzerland. It's just a shame. I think they're in the same group as Brazil. And then the other team. Same group again. Right, I'm having a couple of issues with that. I don't want them to be like within the same group. I hope this is random. Wheel generator. I mean, it's acted to be random. Right, let's keep going with this for now. I want Uruguay and Argentina. You'll take that. It's good to see that you're happy with that. Les Quans. I think they actually, well, basically what happened, I rechecked my Streamlabs to see if it was running, and I think it reset the spin. So it's landed on Les Quans. So Les Quans is the next member for the sweepstake. Starting to get through this a little bit quicker now. Japan. Very close for it to be Germany, but you've ended up with Japan. Let's remove Japan for the draw. Next spin. Okay. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I think I'm going to get another wheel generator because it's literally not random. It's not random. You can get, I mean, Germany's a really good one, but the issue is Croatia and Canada were right next to each other in the group. Switzerland and Serbia were next to each other in the group. And Japan and Germany were as well. So I don't think this is random enough, actually. So what I'll do, guys, is as I am back here, I am going to find another wheel generator app, and I'm going to use that one instead. So we're actually going to do it again. So, you know, remember the Champions League void draw? I am looking at it a little bit like that, but I like to say that this is not my fault. This is, why, where's the thing that I had at work? Because that was a really good one, and now I can't find it anywhere. No, that's not it. Where's the one I had at work? Because that was so good. Random wheel generator. It's not random though, isn't it? Are you kidding me? Right, this is more of a layout I remembered from work. It's not the exact same, but I think it's got a different color coding. So sorry about that, guys. I'm going to redo this one simply because it's got a predictability. So I'm hoping that it won't go wrong again. got to remember everyone's names now as well. Oh, for crying out loud. Right. Charlie. OTR. Wanted. Am I missing anyone? I've already got F16, so we need 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Darraj wanted. Jack wanted to play. Dexdino wanted to play. I'm trying to remember the other 6. Yoshi Dog did. 5 more. What were the other 5? Mini Surge and Owen. I have included Lek on it. Okay, so I'm missing 3 more. Who were the other 3 who wanted to do it? Tom wanted to do it. So I'm missing 2. Who were the other 2? AJ Waff did. So that's 1 more. Who was the other one who wanted to do it? I'm disappointed I've had to do this again. I actually think it was rigged, Charlie, to be honest. Which I'm even more gutted about. Who's the missing one? Hill Football, that's it. Thank you. Right. And then what I'm going to do here is then put all the teams again. This is such a pain in the arse. So apologies, guys. Let me know, guys, of any other things about the World Cup. You know, what's your reaction to the news about the beers not being allowed to be consumed? You know, give me your thoughts of this World Cup in general, because I will be interested to know your opinions on it. I'm just manically trying to type as quickly as I can. I can't remember who Group D was. Who was Group D? Oh, that's it. Yeah, it was France's group. Okay, hang on a minute. Denmark. Ben, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Let's do this. Nearly done. I've only got 4 more groups to type. Nearly there. Group G. Cameroon. And the final one. Portugal, Ghana, and Korea Republic. Right, so we should have 16 there, 32 there. Right, let's try this again. There we go. Not gonna lie, does it feel like it's summer? Yeah, it feels weird for it being in winter. That's another thing as well. It's gonna feel very strange for it being in winter. We shouldn't even be here, says Tom. I'd rather wait another 4 years and make it feel like a World Cup. Yeah, it does feel strange, but I'm more intrigued to learn about the conditions of Qatar. So it's good for like an educational or broadening your horizons point of view, but everything else is just it's not a popular thing. I would agree on that, but I just want to watch football, and that is ultimately what we're going to like. So I'm happy with this now. Let's officially, I'm just checking everyone's here. Yeah, let's officially start this draw. I think this one is more random. Oh, I thought Ronco was going to start again. It's Honeygun who starts us. Right, this is what I'm used to. Because you're now able to remove it. There we go. Right, good. Now, Honeygun, the next 2 teams are your official sweepstake teams. I'm a bit more confident this one's actually random. Oh, look at that. From Croatia and Canada, you've upgraded to Uruguay. Okay. Remove. Let's spin again. I was going to say, I've almost forgotten what I was doing. This one is definitely random. Okay, and your second team is Iran. Right, I'm more pleased with that. I think that one's actually random. Okay, so that is the first two teams dished out. Let's do this. I'd like to know how all of the chat reacted to all of this. Is it me? No, it's going to be Ethan, or Hill Football, as I've referred to him there. Now, let's see what two teams he's going to get for this sweepstake. So the first one, Netherlands he's got? He's got Netherlands. Some good teams going away. We've not drawn any of the teams that we've drawn in the first one yet. Let's do this again. What will be your second team? It looks like... Oh, Senegal. Oh, please don't do this again. Right, well, Senegal are in the same group. I swear to God. Is this actually random? I swear to God. If I... I'm still a bit nervous now. Because this is supposed to be random, and it doesn't feel random to me. Right. Let's still carry on. I'm just hoping that just might be one by coincidence. Okay, I can definitely tell you this this one is perfectly fine with it being random. FCC is the winner. Now let's see what two teams they get. I'm just seeing how Chow reacting. It will happen. There's only 16 of us. This is still racist, Charlie. He's not happy. I'm hoping now we're definitely going to see a bit more random there. All right, Saudi Arabia is the first one there. So I will be very concerned if he gets one of Mexico, Poland, or Argentina. He should be getting someone from a different group entirely. Oh my God. Okay. I think this either one was a coincidence. Switzerland. So he's kept Switzerland, but Serbia has been replaced by Saudi Arabia. What are your thoughts on that? Probably don't want to know, honestly. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see who's next. It's me, isn't it? No, it's going to be Ronka. Right, so Ronka had Cameroon and England in the void draw. Let's see what he gets now. So he started off with Japan. I guess that's a bigger upgrade than Cameroon. Japan. And the final one for Ronka is... It looks like it's France. France is the other one. So actually, a pretty similar draw for Ronka. A decent team and a team that may not finish out of the group stages. So, okay, not too bad there at the moment. Getting some good teams being drawn already. Ronka steals Japan from Lequan. Come on, let's just win. Lequan had Japan. Yeah. That's what happens when we try... Well, I think that last wheel wasn't fair. But I think this one is actually doing its job at being random. So we'll stick with that. This one will actually be fair. It's going to be AJ Woff, I think. It is. Let's see what two teams he's going to get this time. The spaces are getting a little bit bigger now because there's less teams on this wheel. Portugal. Yes, he's got Portugal. That's a good one. I really wished for Portugal. Remove that. Let's see who he gets for the second time round. No way. No, it can't be Brazil. Oh, it was close. It was nearly the worst case scenario for most of us here. But he's got Morocco as his second one. That nearly made me get a heart attack in the chat. I'll give it a bit of time. I'll move on to the next one picked. I want to see how the chat reacted to that. Is it Lekon next? It looks like it's Lekon next. How did the chat react to that? Lekon nearly better than it, spot on. I'm gonna think I can tell. Imagine a Lekon gets Qatar. Need Brazil and Argentina. Honestly, like right now, I'm like, wow. That nearly made me nervous to get Portugal and Brazil like that. Wow. So it's Portugal and Morocco for AJ Waff there. If Lekon gets Qatar, was okay. Well, maybe a blessing in disguise if you get Qatar. Let's do this, Lekon. Let's find out your two teams. What's your first one? It looks like it's gonna be Korea Republic. What do you think of Korea Republic? I mean, in a similar region to Japan. Better, worse than Japan, let me know. And for the final spin, looks like it's Denmark. And I actually would have liked Denmark. I mean, that's two good teams, actually. And it actually random from two different groups this time as well. So I'm a bit more confident that this draw is actually doing its job at being random. Let's spin again. Is it Charlie or is it OTR? It's going to be OTR plays next. Lekon, how did you react to your two teams there? I'm actually happy with that. So you always get Denmark. Watch me be last and have bad teams. Charlie doesn't like Charlie doesn't like Lekon's picks. I think that's more or less down to Charlie wanting Denmark potentially. To be fair, I think he was the one that said that Denmark weren't the team they used to be. So OTR next. Let's find his two teams. There are some really good teams left. Now in my work sweepstake, I was third. He's got Brazil, hasn't he? He's got Brazil. Wow. I really wanted Brazil. All right. Well, let's see what his second team's going to be. In my work, I was the third to get picked, which made me nervous, and I got Qatar. So my luck is just not there. He's got Ecuador. So, okay. God, like local rivals as well. Brazil and Ecuador as well. So Brazil has officially been picked out by OTR Plays. Where he said he hadn't played a sweepstake in a long time. Well, he may have won. Because Brazil are the favourites. It's going to be Mini Surge left to draw. Congratulations, JTR, for winning. This is why I've been picking late. He's just fluked Brazil. No one take Wales off me, says Charlie. He wants Wales. Okay, well, it's Mini Surge next. 18 entries left, so all teams left have got a higher chance of being picked now. Is it going to be Germany or Spain? It looks like it's Spain for Mini Surge. I'm a bit worried that there's not many big teams left and I'm still not being picked. What's this? What are they doing to me? They're literally just trying to sabotage it. If it's Belgium, it's a really good one, but I think it's Costa Rica just about. Nearly two brilliant teams for Mini Surge there. But it's Spain and Costa Rica. Got 8 left, so halfway through. Can I just go? Can I please be picked? It's going to be Owen, isn't it? Right, Owen's next to be picked. Oh, I'm nervous now. Really nervous. How's everyone reacting? Good timing. Yeah, it was really good timing there. Tom's gonna think he's last. I'm gonna be last, aren't I? No, Rodrigo says. Well, I think that again, Spain is good. Costa Rica, not terrible, but I definitely don't think they'll shock the world and win the group this time. Right, this is going to be Owen's teams now coming up. He looks like he's got Croatia. That's the first one. So last time Honeygun had Croatia, but it's been passed on to... Oh, nearly dropped my mouse. It's been passed on to Owen. Cameroon has still not been picked. England's not been picked. Canada's not been picked. Switzerland has been picked, which FCC actually managed to keep this time. And Japan was taken from Lequan by Ronka. So, yeah. Let's see what's going to be the second team from Owen. Looks like it's going to be Serbia, which originally was FCC's team, but Owen has now taken it. Nearly end of this. I've still not been picked. Charlie's not been picked. Daraj, Jack, Tom's not been picked yet. A lot of big names still yet to be picked. Tom's next. You're not last to be picked, Tom. You are next on this list, and it may be really good timing. Let's see how the chat's reacting here. 8 of you watching. Charlie for England says Charlie there. So most of us were thinking they're going to be last. Charlie wants to get in USA. Tom's thinking of getting Qatar. Right, let's see. So, Tom's been selected. It means he now needs 2 teams. What 2 teams is he going to get? Is it Australia? Oh, is it going to be Australia or Tunisia? It's Australia. That's the first team for Tom. But now only 13 entries left. Still some really good ones. Wales, Argentina, Mexico, Germany, and there's also Tunisia. So Australia and Tunisia are Tom's 2. I'm really sorry. That's all I can say, Tom. Right, let's see who's next. Only 6 of us left. Is it Daraj? It's going to be Daraj next. Okay, then. Daraj Games is next to be picked. I'm going to try and do this a little bit quicker now. Because I'm going to be last. I'm going to be last. Just watch. I'm going to be last to get picked. And he's got Germany. No, that's what I wanted. Oh, dear. Right, well, Germany's gone to Daraj. That's his first pick. Imagine if he gets like Belgium or Argentina as well. Only 11 left. Oh, Canada. He's got Canada. Right, so Honeygun had Canada, but Daraj has taken it. He's now got Canada. There's only 5 of us. So myself, Charlie, Jack, Destino, and Yoshidog. Destino and Yoshidog are from Discord. 3 of us are currently watching this. Well, I'm presenting this, but Jack and Charlie are currently watching this. I'll do this next one, and then I'll look at chat. Come on, please. Yes, right. I've picked. Good. I thought I was going to be last. Now I'm quietly excited here. I'm quietly excited. So, there's England still. There's Wales, which Charlie wants. Argentina still there. Belgium still there. Okay then. Okay. This is it. A 10% chance to get any one of these teams. It's looking much better for me than it did at work, I'll tell you that. Oh, I swear I forgot if it's Qatar again. No, it's England. I've got England. I literally was going to say, if it's Qatar again, it's written in the stars. So England's gone. I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't know how England are going to do. Oh, it's Belgium. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I shouldn't laugh. I've got to remain impartial. So, Belgium was the one I originally wanted from work, which I lost out to because I got drawn very early and got Qatar. I thought that first draw was going to be Qatar again, and I was like, wow, it's just destined for me to get Qatar. I'm actually not going to look at comments because I think they're going to say it's rigged. Let's just get it down to the final three, and then we'll start looking at comments again. It's going to be Yoshi Dog Nest. Charlie and Jack are really being left home to dry right now. Argentina's still there, which is encouraging. Mexico there, USA, Wales, Qatar. So your Wales is still there, Charlie, at the moment. But Yoshi Dog could be there to take it away. Let's see. I'm an awful jinx, aren't I? Or is it USA? It looks like it's USA. Oh, is it? USA! Literally. Oh my gosh, Charlie. I don't want to know your heart rate right now, but he definitely wants Wales. Nearly took it, but he's got USA, Yoshi Dog. Let's see what he's got now. Cameroon, by the looks of things. Right, I think that's the worst one gone now in terms of the teams left. Let's just draw the third from last team. It's just Charlie, Jack, and Dextina left. It looks like it's Charlie. Charlie's next. You still got Argentina. You still got Wales. You still got Poland and Mexico. How's everyone saying? So rigged. Change the wheels so you got a better team. I did not. I literally had nothing to do with that. There's still Qatar and Charlie and Jack in it. Yeah. People are not happy. I can't do any of this. You know, it's going to be impossible for them not to say it. No one take Wales. Ipswich beaten Exeter 2-0. That's a good result for Ipswich, but they've got the result because I didn't watch it, clearly. It's Charlie's time to sign, make or break him. Right, so let's see if Charlie is going to get Wales, which he wanted right from the start. Argentina, Mexico. I've got to say, guys, I think this is a really good 6 teams to get still. I think if you get Qatar and Ghana, it's quite unlucky. But I think those other 4 are actually pretty good. Is it Wales? Oh my god, it's Wales. It's Wales for Charlie. It's the first team he got as well. It was destined. Charlie has got Wales. Philander for sheep is going to Charlie. What's he got for his second one? It might be Mexico. Nearly Poland, but it's Mexico. Wales and Mexico. Now, that is not a bad 2 teams for Charlie, actually. So we've got 4 teams and 2 members. Dextino and Jack are left. Looks like it's Jack. Jack's going to be the second to last. Jack could get Argentina, because that is still there. So, now, Dextino is not going to want Argentina or Poland to get picked. Definitely, you can see Qatar, Ghana not being particularly great, but Poland and Argentina on paper looking okay. Argentina's the big one. Let's see what Jack gets. Looks like the first one is Ghana. Right. 33% chance. Argentina, Qatar, or Poland will be Jack's final team. And whichever 2 teams are left will be what Destino is allocated with. It looks good for Jack. It's Argentina. He's snuck in right at the end and has taken Argentina from us all. And that means by default, Dextino has, I will just spin it just to see what order. It's Poland, and Qatar was the last team to be drawn. So, there you go. Dextino there, Qatar there, and the last one that he got as well was Poland. How has everybody reacted? Charlie looks a little bit pleased that he got Wales. Jack's happy he got Poland. Well, I think Poland have got beat. No, he's not got Poland, but Poland have beat, like I say. Big up Ghana. Qatar was the last dream to be drawn in my Sweepstake as well. Qatar is just, a rash. You know, it just follows you. And I got Qatar when I was picked third out of 32 in my office draw. So I'm not going to have a great chance of winning in that sweepstake. But at least in this one, I might actually have a chance to get England and Belgium. I'm really chuffed with that. Either Messi, Lewandowski, Ghana, and Qatar. Yeah, that's right, Tom, indeed. Quite happy with mine. Iran are underrated and could shot some people. Yeah, I think on the whole, I think everyone's teams are actually quite good. The only one I feel sorry for is Tom, because he got Australia and Tunisia. I think everyone else has got a diff. So just to remind you on what the teams were, Honeygun was drawn out first. You had Uruguay and Iran. Ethan, or Hill Football, was next to be drawn. He got Netherlands and Senegal. I'm going to try and say the full name, but I've called it FCC because I've been too lazy with the name. What was the full name? 2 minutes, guys. Football Card Collectors, that's it. So Football Card Collectors, he got Saudi Arabia and Switzerland. Ron Kamonka got Japan and France. That's a really good couple there. AJ Roth got Portugal and Morocco. Le Quan got Korea Republic and Denmark, which I don't think is terrible either. OTR Plays got Brazil, which is the one I think we all wanted, but he got Ecuador to follow that up. Mini Surge got Spain and Costa Rica. NFC Owen got Croatia and Serbia. Tom, as I said, got Australia and Tunisia. Darraj got Germany first, but then followed that with Canada. Myself, England and Belgium. Yoshi Dog got USA and Cameroon. Charlie got Wales and Mexico, which I think is an underrated double. Jack got Ghana and Argentina, which I think Argentina are one of the favourites. And Dextino got Poland and Qatar. He's nearly sent the whole chance to Hayward. Yeah, you nearly did, because yeah, you're absolutely right. The next one for Morocco was Brazil. So if it was Portugal and Brazil, everyone would have been raging. I mean, they were kind of raging about my picks, but yeah, literally centimetres away for it to be an incredible Portugal-Brazil combination. But I've got to say, Portugal, for you to still get Portugal, is still really good. I'm going to start sending Gareth Bale 200 guns to the ends. Oh my gosh, I love it. Right, so I've been streaming for nearly an hour and a half. I didn't expect to be streaming this long. It's 2 o'clock and I really should be revising. So that is my stream done for today. It's kind of 2 videos into one. Gatsby's just kind of chilling. So my World Cup predictions is for Brazil and Belgium to be in the final and Brazil to win overall. I'm going to say my goalkeeper clean sheet is actually going to be Schmeichel. I'm actually going to back Denmark here. Then for Golden Boot, I'm going for Lautaro Martinez of Argentina. For the player of the tournament, that's the Golden Boot. For player of the tournament, I don't actually know for player of the tournament. Maybe I could go for a Richarlison or a Neymar if Brazil win it. And for young player of the tournament, I'm going for Vinicius Jr. And for the sweepstake, that's all been done as well. I will be sending out all the teams on Discord as well, and I'll be doing a community post on it as well. So that wraps it up for today. Thank you guys so much for turning up. As always, thank you for the donos today. I do appreciate that. And actually, this was a whole stream where I didn't plug the channel. So I always have to plug the channel one way or another. So guys, if you've not liked the stream yet, please do smash that like button. We made it to 12 likes, which is actually not too bad, all things considered. So thank you guys so much for the support. For subscribers, we're on 1,534. We could get to 1,540 soon. I mean, 1,550 would be great. But the fact we're here, thank you guys so much, as always, for the terrific support. I'm just really excited now for the World Cup. So we'll be enjoying it tomorrow. Qatar plays Ecuador in the first game, and from pretty much that moment onwards, it's going to be 3 to 4 games a day. It's going to be chaos. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please give the video a like. It just tremendously helps the channel. It really, really does make it more appreciative. Please hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. It does really help as well. And please also share the channel too. All of this really helps the channel too. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys on the legendary Sony of the stream. And as always, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everyone. See you guys, and good luck for the sweepstake. Enjoy the World Cup.